Hey guys, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. I hope that you guys are having a great day. My name is Matt, in case any of you don't know me yet. I'm one of the leaders at camp and I'm here to talk to you about Jesus being truth. It's the end of our series, which completely sucks, and we hope that you guys have all had a great time and have got something out of it, and even if it's just the fact that we still care about you when we're not in some random field. So we've been carrying on with our theme of Jesus is, and we've had Jesus is love, and Jesus is joy, and Jesus is hope. So I'm here to talk about Jesus being truth. And look, it's Christmas Day. I'm sure that there's loads of stuff that you guys have got to do. You've got family and friends to meet, you've got presents to unwrap, you've got food and chocolate to eat. So I'm not going to keep you for very long. I'm going to try and condense this as much as I can, but you know what, like, it's an important message and I'm not going to make excuses for that, but I'm going to try and make it as short as I can. So let's get straight into this, okay? Let's turn to John 18 verse 37. Jesus answered, "You say that I am a king. In fact, the reason that I was born and came into this world is to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of truth listens to me." So there is truth. There is truth that is absolute truth that comes from outside this world and gives meaning to inside this world. It's truth from Jesus. The world doesn't make this truth. It doesn't shape or change it. It is the truth. It's not a truth. It's not a truth for me and a different one for you, but it's the truth for all of us. It's unchanging and it's still relevant today. And yes, that is how many times I can say truth in one sentence. The truth is shown to us through Jesus, and there are lessons we can learn about that truth from looking at the Nativity. Before Jesus was even born, he was teaching us about truth. That is incredible, that is crazy, that blows my mind. Now, try putting yourselves in the shoes of either Mary or Joseph, okay? Have you got that? Yeah, I'm not going to give you ages to do it, just try. So nowhere in Scripture does it say that Mary and Joseph were ready for what happened, but it does show that they were ready to give everything to God and to trust his promise and to take his word as truth. While they of course knew that they were going to give birth to Jesus, it doesn't sound likely that they had all of the information. You know, in no way does it seem that God gave them specific dates and times and instructions of how his will was to be done through them in the birth of Jesus, but they still did it. They went along with it and they trusted that God had everything under control, and they took his word as truth, and they knew that that was part of God's character. They had to trust him, and that blows my mind because that could be so hard, because the manger was so important. It was the birthplace of the greatest plan ever set in motion, the plan that was linked to a promise made all the way back in Genesis. In the first book of the Bible, this promise was made. And the Nativity is just another factor of showing that promise, that God stayed true to that, because he is truth. That's the point of this video, he's truth. I think we can learn from this that God doesn't always give step-by-step instructions for following his will for our life. But he is always there through it all. And as we lean on him and follow the path that we'll later see he set out for us, we'll follow it, and sometimes it's only once you've actually walked in that you look back and you're like, oh God, I see you there. I see what you were doing. I don't know how I didn't trust you at the time. Or, you know what, God, thank you for helping me trust you. Because I see now that it was all you and you had everything under control. God will do the impossible through us. But the impossible is often beyond what our eyes can see, our ears can hear, and our minds can grasp. We have to trust God, and we have to know that his word is truth, and that truth can be found in Jesus. The manger was the birthplace of the greatest plan ever set into motion. It's a plan that continues to this day, and it's a plan that we have all been invited to participate in. Truth entered into this fallen world in the form of a sinless, perfect child, and amidst all of our rushing, our eating, our present opening this holiday season, which aren't bad things by the way, still enjoy those, but let's give our wonder and amazement to the true miracle of Christmas, the birth of Christ. Guys, have a Merry Christmas from all of us at Sandiley, and we can't wait to see you again in summer. Have an amazing year, we're praying for you and we're cheering all of you on. Have an amazing Christmas, guys. See you soon.